Hey First Baptist family, we are excited that we are resuming on-campus worship services. Now we're going to be doing that very soon, and we're going to have two service options for you. We're going to have a 9 o'clock and an 11 o'clock service. We are going to have limited seating. We had to take about 300 seats out of our sanctuary so that we could properly maintain social distancing standards. So what that means is you're going to have to pre-register for the service that you want to attend. Now you can do that very easily from our website at richmondhill.org, from our church Facebook page, from our Instagram page, and even on our church app. So please pre-register so that you can ensure that you have a seat when you get here. We also want you to know that we are strongly encouraging the wearing of facial masks for the duration of the service. Again, this is to protect you and your family and those around you. We will also maintain proper social distancing. So we're going to ask that once you're seated, you remain in your seat, that you don't hug, you don't shake hands. If you want to give an air high five or an air hug, that is more than welcome. But we're going to ask that once you're in your seat, that you remain in your seat for the duration of the service. I also want you to know that we have taken every possible precaution to make the environment as sanitized and as safe as possible. We will be sanitizing before our 9 o'clock service, between the 9 and 11, and then again after the 11 o'clock service. We will also have hand sanitizing stations for you to sanitize your hands when you come in. So again, we've done everything to make it as safe as a service as possible. So what's it going to look like? Well, let's go on a little tour and find out. So when you arrive on our campus, if you are a senior, if you are handicapped, or if you are immunocompromised, we've got a special entrance for you. It's our side entrance on the side of our worship center. This is going to be reserved just for you. Now make sure when you pre-register that you click you would like to use this entrance, but when you come, you're going to have somebody to greet you and escort you to your seat. All right, everyone else is going to enter through our blue connection tent. So you and your family will exit your car and come to the blue connection tent, where there will be two greeters to welcome you to First Baptist Church Richmond Hill. If you have children, this will be also where you pick up the activity pages that we've created for you. At the end of the service, if you are a first-time guest, this is where you'll receive a gift for joining us for the first time. But when you come through this tent, greeters will tell you where to go from here. So after you exit the blue tent, you will line up on the sidewalk and then come to the third door. That's going to be our main entry point to our worship center. Again, you'll have greeters here to assist you every step of the way. You will wait in line until you're called. When you're called, you will go up the steps. You'll be able to sanitize your hands, pick up your sermon outlines, and then wait to be seated. Once your name has been called and you have been escorted into the sanctuary, a member of our connection team will then escort you to your seat, and it'll look something like this. So just follow me. So as you can see, you notice the spacing of the seats. Every seat is 6 feet apart, every section, so to maintain your safety. And then once you get to your assigned seating, you will have a seat. And again, we're encouraging you to remain in your seat with your mask on for the duration of the service. Now, if you need to go to a restroom, we'll have one for men, one for women, and again, we're encouraging one person at a time or one family at a time. But once you are seated, please do your best to remain in your seats for the duration of the service. So I know things are a little different than they were when we had to stop our worship services, but we are excited for the opportunity to gather together again. And again, know everything we've done to protect you and to protect those in our community, to provide as safe an environment as possible. So don't forget to pre-register for the service you want to have, either 9 o'clock or 11 o'clock. At this time, there will be no children's ministry. So if you are bringing your kids, they will remain with you for the duration of the service. We'll let you know when those ministries resume. Also want to make sure that you know that if you do not feel comfortable resuming on-campus worship, that is okay. It's a personal decision, a prayerful decision that you need to make. But please know that we will be live streaming both services, both at 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock. So you can still worship with us the way that we've been worshiping these past 5 months. And I also want to make sure you know that if you have pre-registered and you wake up that morning and you're not feeling well, you're running a a fever, please stay home. So again, we're excited to finally have this opportunity to regather. We look forward to seeing you. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Keep praying for us and keep doing all that you can to glorify God and connect people to Jesus. We'll see you real soon.